going on, people? We're back again. Another video for you all. Episode 3 of the Debatable Podcast. Ready to go. I'm Joel Hayes.
Chris.
And it's Ty.
And as always, we are here to give you the debatables, things that you would have an opinion about that we can discuss here today. So one thing we want to get back to is something from episode 1. Live action anime adaptations. We're going to get away from the food from episode 2 a little bit here.
Just for a short while. We
definitely going to get back to it eventually.
Tasty.
But the reason we wanted to get back to this is because I was reading an article from comicbook.com in which one of my newly found favorite actors, Gordon Cormier. Okay, I needed the name. I appreciate that. I needed the name because I couldn't get his name right. Yeah. Gordon Cormier, right? The live anime adaptation of The Last Airbender on Netflix. If you haven't seen this, good watch. But yes, comicbook.com was an interview that was done. I just posted a video about it, so go check that out. But yeah, it was an interview that was done with him in which he was talking about Iñaki Godoy. Yeah. Luffy, our live anime adaptation of Luffy in the One Piece Netflix live anime adaptation. He was just saying how he looked up in especially his social media presence, and it got me wondering: is there some friction there? Not that we want to start anything, right. But it got me thinking. Like, does he have any thoughts of, man, I wish I could do as good of a job as Luffy did, and if he wonders if he even did as good of a job, because social media can be ruthless. So I was wondering. I was like, well, did he get a lot of kickback? Did he get a lot of praise? And regardless of if he did or if he didn't, I wanted to bring this to the debatable table and kind of debate that whether or not we believe the Iñaki did a better job, or if Gordon did a better job with his portrayal of the protagonist in Aang and in Luffy. So, what do we think, guys? Let's get into it. What do we think?
So one. You know that I hate live action adaptations, so I haven't seen either one. So I am not in this fight at all. I'm just going to play my little sweet tea.
And the crazy thing is, those are the two that would make you believe it.
True. So
really, because I would say Iñaki, he really embodies Luffy, especially like the carefree. Regardless of what you say, I'm still gonna do it. That thing. It's like, because that's what it's all about to him. So he embodies Luffy.
For sure.
But
I agree.
Gordon Cormier, I feel like because it was such an atrocious first try, everybody that has seen the first live action Avatar knows why Chris hates live action. Because it was the definition of pure trash.
It was.
And I mean,
absolutely.
There's no other way to explain it, because it was so hyped up, and it was so underwhelming that it made me sad.
I spent my hard-earned money at the theater to see
right, and that's the thing. It's like everybody was like, "Oh my god," because the show was so dope. It's like they can't mess this up, and they said, "Oh yes, we can." Oh yes, we can. But I feel like the kid in the new live action, even down to like the way when he finds out everybody's gone, he has almost an identical reaction to the Aang from the show. It's like, and as soon as that happened, I said, okay, they got it right this time. Right. It's like, okay, they got it right this time.
What's his name, Aang?
His name was Aang. And not Aang.
Okay, cool.
So,
you beat yourself up.
even with that, it's like, the way he spoke, it almost seemed like you would have thought he was the voice actor at one point, because he really got into character, and I feel like they matched the actors to the characters way better this time.
Okay,
because everybody, when I first saw it, I was like, but it's like the more it went on, they're like they in their bag this time. Especially, I feel like Zuko is like number 2 as far as people that really sold their part.
Yeah.
This Zuko, I see the pain. I see like the want and longing to be something in his dad's eyes, and try to reclaim his spot. I didn't really not like the other Zuko, but it was like it was
a bland character.
It was like that slap your mama season. It's different from Salt. Like it's like he was soft. He
ain't
gave it something.
He ain't really had
Right.
This one put flavor on that thing.
Sprinkle that slap your mom on there, and this.
Yeah.
The new Zuko is much better.
Okay, sure.
No shade to the guy. He did the best he could with what they gave him, and they gave him garbage. So he did a better than average job because it was just trash the way they set it up. Like everything about it just sucked. But
it was.
That means like an operating movie.
Yeah. But
it was 2010, so you got it's 14.
It was cool to see a flying bison, but
CGI is like
even the flying bison, I feel is better on this one. Like and it's so much better as far as the actual bending that they do, like the earth bending, like the opening scene. Like that's what I don't want to tell you too much because like you gonna watch it. You're gonna be like, okay.
Now I did see the fight.
You walked in on me when I was watching it. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. The opening, I guarantee you, if you watch the opening where the guy's running with the scroll, if you watch just the opening, you're like, okay, now they might got it right. Like, cause then I wasn't gonna watch it off the strip of the last one. I said, ain't no way you about to get me the second time. But it's like when I see the whole scene, I'm like, wait a minute now. I said, I like the way they're doing things now because it's like it didn't seem so artificial. It looked like he reached. Dude reached in the ground and he threw a wall up like and it was like effortless, but you could tell like he going like
okay.
I don't know how to put it into words without telling you exactly what happened.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
He really got into it. Like
I did see during the fight between Zoro and Hogamiho in the live action.
Oh yeah,
I saw that. Y'all showed me that, and I was like, okay. It followed the fight very well. It was a side by side. Man, he was like, man, you got it. I'm gonna show this to you because you don't want to watch it. I was right. So I watched the side by side. I was like, they followed it pretty well. So I might watch it, and then I might go watch. Since y'all hyping it up, I'll go watch it. Daggone.
I would say watch Avatar first because you know the show. Okay. You saw the garbage. Now you get to see the goodness of it. Like you get the much needed upgrade.
And that's why I give a lot of praise to Gordon, right?
Right.
Because he had to come off of
he had
to follow up on that trash, right? Yeah. But he had something to go off of as with Iñaki. He's the one and only Luffy, right? Live action wise, it's kind of like saying Robert Downey Jr. and Iron Man. It's like Iron Man is Robert Downey Jr. Right. Y'all gonna do something different with this out of Doom, but we know that Iron Man is Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man. Right. You know, kind of like back in the day we had like
Hugh Jackman is Wolverine.
It's like it's like getting back to the old school, but like the Terminator is Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like that's who you are. That role is you. So
right.
So Luffy,
Henry Cavill is Geralt, and they
right.
Oh my god.
So you have two comparisons with I don't even remember the guy
I did like
in the movie.
The live action I still kind of liked it though. Like,
but you never read the books.
No.
See, and that was saying as a standalone show, it's okay.
But it made you want to read the books because
if you read the books, you're gonna hate the show.
I wouldn't say that because
you're going to hate
because there's no reading the books is one thing, but that's just like reading the manga. A lot of times it don't match, but like the live action, it's like okay.
Yeah,
live action that was pretty good. Like
I was a huge fan of the books and the game, and they killed it.
Well, I mean, they're not finished yet. So.
Yeah, it's a thin line.
Let's see what they're gonna do. We can see what they're gonna do. It's coming soon. I'm not saying that it's getting good or great, dude. I'm like, just let them finish.
And it can be better because
it can get better.
They can't the stuff they've done. They can't.
Oh no, they can't. You can, but it's a whole new character. It's not a whole new character. Just like we're talking about with Gordon. Like I can't remember. I don't want to remember the guy's name.
I don't want to see Hemsworth as Geralt.
You gotta give him a chance, man. What IJ Fish said back in the day. Give me a chance, give me a chance, give me a chance. You gotta give him a chance, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Look, if we had gone off there Aang and just been like, oh man, this when they did Avatar, it's trash. So this new kid, it's gonna be trash too.
And that's what I said.
We wouldn't have watched it.
That's why I say I gotta give it to the kid over Iñaki. Yeah. Just because he's like half his age and he's his acting is on par for this. Like I was like, now he's giving me the same type of feel like Luffy is, and I'm like, I'm almost certain this kid ain't been doing it as long as this guy.
Yeah. And the only grace that I would say for the live adaptations when they are in the version a show, like a show series versus a movie, is like the storytelling is going to be a little bit better because you're not rushing it and trying to pack it into an hour or 2 hour film.
And that's why I said that the live actions as series, like, it's easier to tell the story. It's like because the first arc with the One Piece, it's like okay, they can make this last for a while because it's like they did it right. Like they got all the way up to the Arlong fight, so it's like arc 1. Then you can go to the next arc, and then the next. So we know what to expect. The next season is going to at least cover the next arc.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like all right, and you got 7 to 8 episodes to. That's plenty of time.
Right.
Because I saw some models they did for who they gonna cast for Princess Vivi. I was like, yeah, okay.
Well, I do know that's pretty much confirmed that we're definitely gonna get a log town. Like we're definitely gonna get a log town. So we're gonna get some. We're gonna get some art. Some. That's where Goldie Roger was born and where he died. Yeah. So we're gonna get some good backstory, live action backstory with Goldie Roger.
See, and I even like that. I feel like even though his part was short. The guy that did the execution portion of the on the live action, I was like, that was pretty accurate.
Yeah, right.
Like from the smaller segments you see on the actual show, it's like even when he up there talking and stuff, he still got that. You still ain't got it, but like it's like knowing what the real reason why he did all this for. Yeah, because you watch the show, it's like when you watch the live action, it's like okay, that's why he was in that type of movie.
I'm gonna start watching tonight.
Oh,
I'm gonna start watching that.
I still would agree with that and say watch live action of Avatar, but
because you know that one all the way through. Yeah. Like you for sure. Like there's, it's gonna.
But the One Piece is fresh in my mind right now. I just started watching One Piece like a few months ago.
And you've gotten past all along.
Well, I mean, you made it far past.
I'm past all along. Like I'm past like episode 170. So yeah, all right. I'm a long way back. I got a long way to go. I got a very long way to go.
So you've been to Log 10 and all that. Yeah. You already got out of the Grand. That's right before they go make their journey to the Grand Line. So you passed. Yeah, I got past daggone like Crocodile and all that.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you passed. You went to Sky Island, right?
I'm on Sky Island now.
Okay,
yeah.
So you.
Alright,
so what's his name? He's
you talking about Floppy Hills?
Floppy Hills.
Earlobes way down here.
Neil or something like that. I can't remember. Right.
Yeah, I always say Neil,
but I know he's a Logia type too. He's got the lightning.
The lightning. And that's why I say too. We're about to get like in the second season. We're definitely going to see some Logia action with Smoker. Like we're gonna get some pop.
Yeah. See, and that's what I said. You remember who I was talking about? That I said I would love to see him in live action because. He was like a sleeper on the actual anime. Yeah. Was Marco?
Yeah.
I was like, he's like one of my favorite. Like Loki type. I was like, he's kind of dope, man. He's so nonchalant with it. But it's like, I got some power with me though.
Exactly. He's strong. And then he's like,
what's your favorite type of
healing? He has the healing.
That could be another episode. Yeah. Because I like zone type. I'm kind of like zone type. I'm partial to animals anyway.
Okay.
See.
Like vampire, like that werewolf thing. I always pick werewolf.
Yeah.
So
I really like.
I like zone type.
Zone type. Okay. I mean, I'm Loki.
Like Loki is where it's like. What is it? Kizaru with the light fruit.
I think so. Yeah.
Kizaru, because he can really be like a top tier fighter, but he's dumb. Yeah, like, he's like a box of rocks.
Right. Yeah.
He's an idiot, but like he's got like the light fruit.
Ain't nobody dumb in the Luffy.
I knew you was gonna
say you're gonna be very, very wrong in just a few episodes. There's plenty of idiots on one.
Yeah.
And I mean when I say give Luffy a run for their money,
it's like
it's some of the geniuses on there are complete idiots. I'm trying to think of who you haven't seen yet, and it's like,
most of the cast.
the crew ain't even full yet, so he got a ways to go.
He got a ways to go.
But every little adventure, I feel like I put it like this: as I watched it, every little episode, every little arc I got to, I'm like, it's starting to get a little bit, but then it starts to get great. Like, cause by the time they got Marine Ford, I was a One Piece fan, like for sure. Like prior to, because even after the Sky Island, I was like, okay, I'm locked in now. And
I mean, I'm pretty much dropped out already.
I had no hope.
Like, real. All them years I said I'm never watching One Piece. Like, I watched it back when it was on 4Kids TV.
Bro, when
back in 2002.
I watched it, and when I said I fell asleep within the first 2 episodes, I said,
never again.
Wow. Never again. But then, I was on, I happened to be on TikTok, and shout out to Like Anime Podcast. My boy Preston, he was saying something about Luffy, and I was like, Luffy ain't all that. Like, and that's what I'm thinking. And they talking about all the different gears and all this. I'm like, gears? What is all this? Like, because I have no clue about the One Piece world. So it's like, it's interesting the stuff they talk about, and it's another group of guys that they I guess they were on TikTok and stuff too. But I watched it based off of, I guess, like a recommendation I think that Preston had made on his Instagram or on the Life of Anime podcast, and I found them on TikTok, and now I follow them too. And I just can't think of the name of it right off the top of my head, but it's like 4 guys, and they're like, they treat One Piece like, they talk on it like it's the Bible, like the Bible of anime, right? Because if you got a question, call in. Like, if you got a question, call in, because they got the answer.
Right. We don't talk for a minute.
And it's dope. So I was like, man, let me check out, because they were talking about it was leading up to Gear 5. When I tuned in, I'm like, Gear 5. I'm like, I don't even know what Gear 1 is. Right. I'm like, what Gear 2 and all this stuff. And I'm like, man, let me try it one more time. And I mean, the first few episodes, I was like, oh no.
I mean, when I made that joke was still Gum Bazooka, so I mean.
See, and the thing is, it's like when he got to Arlong, his resilience, like how he just wouldn't give up, it's like, you hit me all you want to, I'm coming back. I'm like, okay, I like this. Like,
did you not see me like take the hat and on his head? Like, I'm in. I'm all in.
Yeah, because it's like when he locked in, it's like, bro, he's like, I hope you ready to dance. Like, I'm well rested. Like, I'm ready to get right. So I was like, okay, I can rock with Luffy now.
Right. That's why I say when you talk about dumb characters, it's like when Air's not a dumb sailor. When he lock in, then you can't even. You're not thinking dumb at all.
No.
He's more dumb, like free dumb. Like
he's nonchalant.
Right.
He's more nonchalant.
It's carefree, but.
I mean, when he stopped reading and said he wasn't gonna leave unless she like decided she was gonna sacrifice like the rest of the crew, and I was like, dang.
Yeah.
Like he ain't dumb as in he just retarded, but he his sense of justice is like,
he flocks to danger for sure.
Oh yeah, but
it's like that. He's a thrill seeker.
Right. 100%.
Yeah. He has no regard for his own sake or anybody else.
Right.
But yeah, to get back to Gordon, young guy, he's definitely in his bag, and I'd love to see him in like some future movies just based off of what he's done so far in his Avatar. Because I feel like I seen him like not too long ago in a show I was watching on Netflix, but I'm not sure.
He's definitely gonna get some role.
Yeah, for sure.
No problem. I can see that, no problem. You know, and just even in the live app, not to spoil anything, but just when Aang first appears in the show, how they do that, and then how they do the backstory of the
being stuck in the
the ice, right, and even before that, like when they tell the backstory of how
they nailed it. Like you feel like you watching, you feel like you watching the show live. Like it's dope, and that's why I said
the Airbenders, like even the backstory of the Airbenders, how it came to be, like it was on point,
and it wasn't easy. Like they're like everybody think, oh yeah. The Air Temple of the Week is like because they defense first, but it's like they really like that. And it's like the reason it was kind of like we got a boost tonight, so let's get active. Right. So it's like this is our only chance because if we run it on a regular day, we get washed. So it's like let's use our advantage while we got it because after tonight
we lose.
We like get smashed. So I like that because it's like it don't make it seem like this nation is superior to everything else. It's like everybody need a slight little tune-up or tweak to get the upper hand on the next nation because all of them hold their own. Like, it's 4 of them for a reason. Like, You ain't gonna come in their territory and do this. But it's, unless you got some perks.
Unless you got perks.
It's just like Call of Duty. It's like, certain boys you don't want to play without. You know.
Where you going in?
Yeah, it's like, man, I need this gun if we're gonna play this, boy. It's that type of thing. You gotta come with the right equipment.
Right loadout.
Yeah, loadout for sure.
Right. And even Gordon's movements,
Yeah,
like mimic Aang so perfectly. So I was just like, yeah, you.
And then with him seeming like such a small guy, like everything it fits the Aang from the show. The other guy I feel like was chubby or something. It's like when I saw him, I'm like,
he wasn't as active.
I feel like it was too stiff.
He was asleep.
It was too stiff.
He was sleeping the whole movie. He never woke up.
He was really stiff though. Like
he was. It was 20.
It was 2010.
It was 2010.
I remember graduating and saying like
Dragon Ball 2009.
Oh yeah,
and that was and I'll even go as far as to say Dragon Ball was 10 times worse than Avatar. Avatar was horrible. But I'm saying that was only a year difference. And now you think that's what 14 years now? I think they got it right this time.
Man.
14 years later, they had to get it right this time.
Give them some hope, man.
Because I mean,
we got like from the video.
I think I said this in episode 1. It ain't worse than Dragon Ball.
Nothing
is worse.
Dragon Ball is the lowest of the.
Yeah, that's like when you want on a scale from
hellishly bad.
This is amazing to Dragon Ball level, which is garbage. I would put them on the top half, for sure. Even with
that Appa gave me freaking never ending story vibe, like.
Yeah,
it kind of
in the first one.
Yeah,
but I mean, this one looks more. That's what I said. Everything matches the show better on this go round.
Okay,
to me.
And again, it is 14 years later.
Right, so they had time to get it right.
Oh yeah,
they did have time to get it right. One more thing I will say on One Piece, maybe one more thing, but then I'll say on the One Piece live adaptation. Again, I'm just hyped about the second season 2, is that the Straw Hat. Of course, we've been looking at another Straw Hat crew member coming into play. I think you said you actually like him. Can you take a guess at what member? Because we got Sanji, right? We got Sanji. How many Straw Hat members we got? We got Sanji. We got Luffy.
Sanji, Usopp.
We got Usopp.
Oh, it's got to be daggone. It's got to be daggone. I'm supposed to say.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay then. It's got to be daggone
Chopper, because we're gonna be on Drum Island.
Yeah,
we're gonna be on Drum Island.
It's gotta be Chopper.
So we gotta get some Tony Chopper action in there.
Wow, I wonder how.
I like Chopper.
Exactly, I wonder. He like, I like Chopper.
I hate Chopper. It's like, just let him be a doctor, bro. Like, he can't fight. Let him be a doctor.
Fight, man.
Chopper beats himself before he.
Chopper be one of the priests now on Sky Island, man. I mean, the dude was retarded, but I mean,
hey. Look,
if he fought a sane person, he would never come out the picture. And he has abilities that could give him that.
If he's got
he overthinks everything.
He does, but you gotta think about his backstory, man. Like, I mean, he was a deer that ate a human. Like,
that's gonna cause some problems.
He got deer brain. Like,
he's a doctor.
He don't
have no issues being a doctor.
You right?
No, he's a doctor.
You right? Because y'all haven't got the one, all right?
I ain't know.
No.
Okay, all right. Yeah, but he comes.
You know, good and well, I ain't there.
Well, I just collected.
Well, honestly, even what I saw when they all got split up, I was like, yeah, he's gonna be a lot better when he goes, because everybody went somewhere that could benefit their contribution to the crew.
But just as a doctor, you just confirm what you're saying as a doctor, he really become the clutch.
He the only doctor they got.
Yeah, true.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what he was brought on for. That's why I said why they keep on putting him in fights, because like he's really not cut like that.
I mean, but he should still be able to defend himself.
Yeah, to a certain extent. Anybody that has a devil fruit, 9 out of 10 is gonna drag Chopper. Like his devil fruit just made him a human version of the animal that he is.
He uses that on his balls, man. That's joking.
Oh no, he gets some forms that are like they valid.
His little bubble balls, man. His little bubble balls.
They're pretty valid. They in a fight, they get pretty bad.
Yeah, and that's what I said. That a lot of them are, to me, more like counters and defensive type weapons. But
he can use them.
There's one I know is assuredly offense, but it's two of them that I know of that are. I don't know. If y'all
When he get that, when he gonna use that there, and he be I can't remember what it's called though.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but it
he
ain't
get buff.
You talking about
one is when he get buff, but the other one is like
when he turns to that demonic.
Yeah. That was.
But that's what I'm saying. He has no control over that one.
Right.
So it's like when he was in that one, I was like fondling him, like he didn't even got a brain.
Yeah,
Broly. He literally turned to Broly. Trust me, he turns to Broly. Eyes white out. Oh, I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Basically, he turns.
I'm like, you went from Krillin level coward to Broly, like with straight anger management issues.
You only got 3 minutes to use the most you know.
Yeah, in that.
But this would last longer because it's like he's stuck in that state. Like it's not like a.
Yeah, he's like black.
It's kind of like a break glass in case of emergency.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
So it's like if he uses it, it's a chance he ain't coming back.
Yeah.
Right, for sure.
So you know it's like
Batman contingencies on backup.
Oh, it's definitely a contingency. it ain't his first option.
We gotta stop that joke.
Right.
Straw Hat Crew prep time. And one last place that they mentioned is Little Garden.
Little Garden?
Yeah, I know you probably remember.
Oh yeah,
I do about Little Garden because you know you're back there.
Yeah, I'm back there.
But yeah, Little Garden. With
bring those stuff. The previous dude be like, man, that was 10 years ago when I watched that.
Hey, I don't really. He'll be like saying something. I'll be like.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
I'm 20 years behind.
You know, he be naming people. I'm
like,
like,
oh, 20 year hiatus on
that guy. But yeah, Little Garden. You know, you got the Giants, the prehistoric, thing going on.
Yeah,
so I think that'll be.
I like Little Garden, man. Wow.
Yeah, laugh. That's all I'm waiting for. The Giants and the laugh.
If they don't laugh like that, I'm gonna be disappointed.
If we get that, but it's kind of I think those are the places. Those are the.
They got to put Little Garden though.
Oh yeah, because it's in that time frame. Like, because after they do all the smoker stuff, like they going to the Grand Line.
Yeah, they going to the Grand
Line. You gotta
they gotta put Laboon in there.
So they're gonna. I feel like they're gonna have
a whale. Like they gotta put Laboon in there.
But Laboon for the non-speaking animal, he gets a lot of screen time. Especially in the show, like you ain't seen the last of him yet.
No,
he got a lot of features left. And it's funny because I forgot him completely, and then I was like, wait. Last of him wasn't even good.
Oh, you blew up.
Yeah.
Like you ain't like that. You ain't Papa no more.
But he was still young then.
Yeah. Right.
Hitting his head against the freaking
ground. Boom. But anybody, y'all got anything else to add to the story? Anything else about Iñaki? Anything else about our boy Gordon? Like, who we think did a better job? Of course, you haven't seen it yet, but
I'm gonna
start watching One Piece.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Gordon, but I feel like Chrissy is too because of what he went through with the first Avatar.
Yeah,
he's gonna be a Gordon. Man. He's like Gordon. He said Gordon did what he should have did last time.
Right.
Like, it's that type of vibe. And for that reason alone, him being a younger actor and still giving me what I expected though. First go around. Right. It's like, okay, this is how it should have been from the jump. And this one is like, I've seen Iñaki in the show called The Imperfects. Like I was telling you, I seen him in that, and I liked him in that role. And he wasn't even like the main character. Like he was like one of 3 main characters. Because it's like a set of 3 people that like got whatever powers, and he just happened to be one of the lead guys. And in that, he was like this corny guy, but it's like I liked his character. So it's like when I saw him, I'm like, he looked familiar. I'm like, yeah, I think I'd seen this guy in something before. And soon as he started talking, I said, oh yeah, he gonna look good. Because I mean, some people probably don't like it just because of how he says, when he says, gum. It's funny, but it's everything.
Let y'all prepare me for that.
But everything he does is accurate. Like
it's accurate.
It's not like it won't be like man, you can start saying it like that.
No,
like,
not at all.
You probably start saying it like that with no issue because it's like okay, like you can see it. He was really in his bag. Though.
Yeah, he was.
Because I forgot that. Like I said, when it start feeling like you kind of watching the anime, It's
That's
like,
what
okay,
you.
like when it reels you into where you like, okay, I feel like I'm just watching a real life version of the anime for sure. That's what live action is supposed to embody.
You nailed it.
Yeah,
exactly right. Yeah,
I'm telling you, man.
I like that for sure. So yeah. Anyway, we got Team Gordon. I gotta say too, just because of what Ty explained, I'm pretty much like in agreement with that. Gordon, I gotta go with Gordon too, because I feel like Iñaki is gonna get his flowers. He's gonna get his love, regardless.
Yeah.
Anyway, because of everything's coming up. I think the live action of the second season of One Piece will drop before we get the second season of Avatar.
Yeah.
So we'll be expecting to see good work from Gordon.
Especially with
coming time.
It's the hotter thing.
Right, it definitely is, and that's why I say I gotta give Gordon some love.
The army of One Piece is huge.
So
it's like everybody like,
and they got one more.
Right. And don't get it wrong now. We love Iñaki. We love One Piece. We just we just saying, hey, Gordon, as far as what he did in comparison to what we saw before, that's the only reason we say, hey, he did a great job.
Yeah, it's a 90-day difference.
It's a 90-day difference. So and Iñaki is Luffy right now. So like he's doing his thing. So there's nothing to compare it to. Therefore, I would say like he's just Luffy. But Gordon, he had someone to beat out, and he destroyed that last character that played. I mean, the last actor that played.
You know what I'm gonna add? Enikki is gonna take it in. I don't know if it's gonna be season 2 or season 3. Whenever he goes to Gear 2, when I can see him in that element, because that was like for me, his first time switching gears was the best to me because I didn't understand what was going on. I'm like, what is he doing?
Right.
And then I'm like, I'm kind of liking it.
And I was subbing it at first. So
I'm like, I ain't even seen this coming. Like, I had no clue this was. Because I'm like, I know about the gears, but like I said, the gears is what I'm waiting for the whole time. Yeah. The first one, I'm like, okay, all right. I'm ready for the year 3 now. Like, it's like it had me anticipating the next year every time.
That's how it is.
So I'm like, okay.
You're looking for the level up.
I'm almost at Gear 5 now, so it's like I already got Gear 4. So it's like once he beat up Luffy, I was like,
oh yeah,
I'm ready for 5. But yeah, I'm ready to see that live action because if they can kill that one. Yeah, he might take the kick. He might be my new baby.
I already knew. That's why I had to say it today.
But I'll say that. But if Gordon, if he get to where, like, especially when they get to talk, because talk is my girl.
Oh yeah, because I think that's going to be their season 2. Like, because they seem like they're following the plan as well.
Once they get King Booming, like once he get with Booming and stuff, if that's like it needs to be. Yeah, they got me. Like it's like those are the deciding factors for me because like where I was in the anime, like if they keeping it, whoever's staying with it the best, that's really gonna be it for me. Because I mean, if it's the same, I mean, we might end on a tie, but I don't.
Yeah, we might end on a tie.
But yeah, I'm ready for Gear 2.
I'm ready for Gear 2 as well. I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna find a Japanese version of it just so I can hear him go, "Get a segundo." That's my first hearing.
It sounds better with the with that version. Like
when he said that, I was just like, "Get a segundo."
And that's one thing. That's one thing that I say. The people that are like just straight dub.
Yeah.
Take the time and I'll say start off with a shorter anime.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm trying to think. It was one that I watched and it was straight subtitles, but I want to say I started out Attack on Titan. Yeah. I chose to watch it one way first. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, like the exciting moments when they say it in the way that they originally had it. Yeah. I'm like, the emotion is totally different.
When I first started watching Attack on Titan, I was living in the old house. I was on my phone and I'm watching it because they hadn't even dubbed it yet. Right. So I'm watching the subs all the way down. And when his mama got 8, dude, the way
and I watched them both, and that's why I
went back later and watched the whole thing again, and it dubbed.
It hit the same.
It hit, but
I'm telling
it won't.
And the reason I say that is because.
Don't sleep on my boy Bryce Papenbrook though. He does it.
No, Papenbrook did great.
He did
great. Right, and that's what I say. It's no doubt.
You put them side by side.
I know.
And that's what I say. It's no doubt. But it's like the first time, like when I watched it, I was like, okay, now I see what they do. Because I heard a lot of people like, man, y'all want to watch the dub, like, and I'm like, sub really ain't all that, but it's like. You watch the right show, they got the sub. It's like, okay,
and they put
because all the heightened emotion scenes hit way harder.
They do.
Like when you see their actors, like I was just telling him I was watching the guy doing Isidori.
I always watch those.
Yeah, and they, oh my goodness, he was doing the exact actions that Isidori, like Isidori was like on the ground scraping, his fingers was like bloody, and then that voice actor was like down there literally like, I was like, oh my goodness, that's why. Yeah, they like really channeling it.
The only person I feel like gets in that bag like they do is the guy that voices Goku.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen him. Yeah.
If you watch your power, and this dude's got glasses on, but if you watch your power, it's like I feel like he turned into Goku, like, because he really be into it. He's had like conventions and stuff where he's there and he's like, all right, everybody, let's charge. And I mean, and I'm like, bruh, this dude really. And I'm looking at the house, I'm like. I'm about to do it. And that's like, I see it. I like this because it's like I see it's nostalgia for one, but it's like this is the dude that made these iconic sound.
Right.
I'm like, okay, yeah, this is definitely dope. And that's what I've never had a chance to see the Japanese guy that does.
Oh yeah.
And I know
Goku voice in Japanese is annoying to me though.
See, and I
it's annoying to me.
I've never tried to watch the side by side for that one, but I said I would like to just see it, like just to compare the power up there because the English Goku, like the dub Goku, that's gonna always be my favorite. Because I had to wait all them Fridays and Saturdays to wait for the next episode, even though half of the episode was gonna be a recap.
Right.
Oh, I still waited. I said, did that brother hair just turn gold?
Oh,
I think they're on to something.
Did he just turn faded gold?
Faded gold. That faded greenish yellow. Yeah, from them 90s box TVs.
Iconic.
Yeah, I used to be an anime purist. I used to watch everything straight daggone.
Yeah.
But I think you do that up until you start having kids. And it's like, I'm watching too much. I can't focus on it.
Yeah.
So I have to watch it dub. And now everything is in English.
And that's what I said for the stuff I do watch stuff. Like I watched, I think Solo Leveling when I first started watching it.
Yeah,
it got like halfway through it and went back to Japanese, and I was like, I'm just watch the sub because I'm like, it's
I'll wait.
Because for me,
I will wait till it's dubbed.
You watch Solo Leveling?
Nope.
See that it got so good to me.
Not yet.
I was like.
It's alright.
You keep it right there. I can't wait. I said, I gotta get this right there. Like, because I
started back watching Demon Slayer because I'm trying to wait for everything.
Oh, well, yeah, it probably won't matter.
Yeah, Demon Slayer.
It probably won't matter much.
God dang, man, don't do it like that.
Oh, I'm gonna rock my Demon Slayer hoodie.
Next
podcast, like next episode, I'm gonna rock my Demon Slayer hoodie. Like, cause I ain't bring it out in a while, but it's like,
yeah, I ain't tripping on Demon Slayer, man.
I love their gear and like it's certain characters like
Inosuke my dude. Inosuke is my guy.
I like a few of them. It's just it was so hyped for a hot second.
Yeah, I haven't finished it yet.
Got it. Me either.
And it's there. I got it queued up, and every time I go through, I just I look at it and I just skip over it.
I promise you, when I say I ended up having to take it out of my continue watching.
Really?
I'm like, I'm trying to look at it. Like, I mean, I started watching The Evidence in Shadow, and I mean, Shadow is an idiot, but it's like that one, an OP character that wants to pretend to be like a background guy.
No.
So it's like it's funny, like seeing him try, like that's supposed to be his goal is to try and not be important while still being a beast in like the background, like Cat Crusader type stuff. Like, I'm the vigilante. Like, I'm the one in the night that's getting it all done. But in the daytime, I'm just a loser. Like, so I like that because it's like with Demon Slayer, it had its moments. Like when it first came out, that's why I got the hoodie because I'm like
high points, but it just takes.
Tanjiro had me in the chokehold for a second. Then I was like, what happened? It was just like I got to one episode. I'm like,
I don't like this no more.
But I think the
same thing happened with My Hero.
Oh yeah.
They.
I'm still hanging with them. Yeah, because it's just been so long, you know. To me, it's been longer to me that.
I know. How many seasons is it?
7.
6, 7. Yeah, I'm in 7. Like I think I'm at the end of 5 or somewhere into 6.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't. It's just like they lost me somewhere.
I feel it. I can't. I won't even lie to you and say that. Oh yeah, season 7 is gonna change your mind. I can't even say that, but. It's
because I seen some people that reviewed it and they were like, dude, I'm even more pissed than ever. So I'm like,
I can never get it. Never.
I'm gonna rock with him. I'm gonna finish Demon Slayer, but I feel like Demon Slayer is gonna pick back up like in the second half of the season that they're in. The next half, I feel like they're going because I think Moose. I think I know. I already know he's.
No, so I got to figure out what Muzan Jackson gonna do.
Yes. Yeah.
So you just call him Michael.
Just call him Michael.
Every time I see him, I'm like, well, they're keeping him alive some kind of way. Like, all he got to do is moonwalk. He'll be like,
that's it.
All right, well, we're gonna wrap this up. I know we kind of went sideways here, but you know, we pretty much let you know what we think. But we would like to know what you think. Do you think our boy Gordon did a better job portraying Aang? Do you think Iñaki did a better job portraying Luffy in live action adaptations? Let us know what you think. Leave a comment below. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel,
and get you some Milo's.
Oh my goodness, we plugging the tea. Oh my god,
it's delicious.
And
it's all natural, though.
it's your thing.
That might be episode 4 or 5 or 6. But let us know what you think. Comment below. And until the next time, we will see you on the Debatable Podcast. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.
Peace.